Hey everyone, it is Monday the 29th of June 2026. This is Boston Harbor. You can see some bulk carriers off in the distance and some fishing boats and some scooters and people walking in the wastewater treatment plant. Anyway, lots of things. It is currently 71 degrees because we have a sea breeze. Depending on the weather, if there's not a strong west wind this time of year, the water out there, you can see fog past that like last island there and past those big ships. It stays foggy out there all day today because it's humid and that water is only 63 degrees. So when the wind, it gets warmer inland, which it's like 80, that air rises and this air comes in behind it and it's lovely 63 degrees. Okay, let's go. Now that I've explained the weather to you, because I'm a weather nerd, I nerd about a lot of things. We came out here because of this, for Independence. And it's on what's called Castle Island, which we are on right now. On Saturday, the 4th of July, the USS Constitution, well, this will be filled with people. All of this will be filled with people. Last 2 years ago, my people was around that way. I barely got here. The USS Constitution comes out here, gets pushed out here, fires its 7 guns 3 times, 21 gun salute, and then this fort will respond, and since you're right by it, oh my God, is it loud. But this is full of people that come out here to watch it. You gotta rush on the public transportation. It's hard to do. If it's your first time, this is one of the things we do. Just go around different places. A lot of them in my home base of Boston. I'm working on some trips further afield. I do have oh look, wave splash. That fishing boat that went by. It's its way. Oh, comes somebody coming in to land. Anyway, we go walk around and see different things. We go to protests, we go to parades, we'll go to Harborfest fireworks on Thursday. Oh my God, maybe it's gonna be 100 degrees on Thursday. They picked the wrong week for this extreme heat wave. They're talking about possibly 105 on Thursday. Right. Yesterday I looked at the weather, it said 101. Today it's back to 100. Heat index 105 to 110. No, that's stifling. But on the 4th anyway, I'll go downtown. The ceremony and stuff down there begins at 9, so it won't be scalding yet. There's a POW flag. I'll stop, look out around the harbor. Boats everywhere. I've been on a fishing boat twice. It was fun. I've been on one of the bigger Harbor Island cruise things. That was fun. We went out to one of the islands that has a fort like this one. And some of them went back to colonial days to fight the British, and a lot were Civil War to keep the South from coming into Boston. I mean, they're out there and they were multiple, and they overlapped their coverage with their cannons. And it's cool. One of them's got like a little museum, and it has like examples of what the different ranks ate. And what would you think people would eat a lot of being out here on the ocean back in the 1800s when there weren't that many people here? What do you think the soldiers ate? The privates ate as their protein. I can't believe we call it protein now. I'm old. We used to just call it meat. Anyway. I did it again. Forgot what I was talking about. It happens all the time. Fishing trip. Oh no. The privates, they ate lobster. There was so much of it that it was considered like cheap food. Every day, like bad fish. The officers ate good fish. But the privates ate lobster because there's so much of it. Prisoners of war ate lobster. So let's see what this says. This is the South Boston Korea War Memorial. We went by the Medal of Honor one earlier, and then it had a Vietnam. So this is Korean. I'm a veteran, so these things mean something to me. And there's the fort from here. I keep track of, like, I'm not talking to anybody. I keep track of the distance I've walked and my heart rate and stuff on my watch. And sometimes I'll just stop like that to talk to you for a minute. It's like, are you done? Are you done? Are you done? I'm like, no, I'm not done. Once upon a time, a couple years ago, here's a video. Just search for DAV, Department of Arts, Disabled Americans of, oh my God. I can't remember what the V is. Disabled American Veterans. There you go. They help do things like if you are applying for disability, they help you with the process. And they're very helpful. And they have a fundraising 5K that starts here and goes down around there. And do you see where those people are? Like right there. We're about to walk past. I just took this with a tripod, sat it on a picnic table, and just got all the runners as they walk by. Some people like to watch it, and then some of the participants will find themselves. I did the marathon and had people put the time that they were at. I need to go back and look at them all. I haven't yet. There's a fireman's memorial playground behind it. So we're getting ready to go out on this causeway. And on the left is Boston Harbor. On the right is Pleasure Bay. Over there is the landing zone. So we're going to see planes land. There's a pagoda out there. I can't remember what it's called. I'll look it up when I get home. Probably won't remember to put it in the video, but I'll look it up. Or I'll pull up my phone. They're playing cards in the shade. They're playing Uno. I should ask them who's winning. You'll see these planes just one after the other. January 22nd, I'll be on one, and December 22nd and January 5th. There we go. One going out of the country, one coming in. Oh, you can see this bulk carrier is a little clearer from here. Better angle. I don't know. Okay. All kinds of people out here. So we get to people watch. It's kind of hazy. I don't know, when I was a kid, people didn't run unless they were in sports. I mean, I ran when I played games with my neighbors, but just going out and jogging, oh hell no. Plus I have flat feet, and that would give me shin splints. I had them really bad when I was the starting setter on my base volleyball team. Oh. You can't limp on 2 ankles at the same time. Did you know that? And I never knew there was such a thing as shin splints until I got them. You could soak in a hot bath and it would loosen up, and then you can get up and do whatever you need to do. But if you sat for very long, when you got up, it was just excruciating. There's Pleasure Bay. Off in the distance, those cranes, that's where they unload the big ships. You can see the containers over there. Boston used to be a real busy port, especially colonial days. We go to Long Wharf all the time, and that's where they would unload multiple ships for the first time. There were a bunch of other wharfs, but they've all been built in with dirt to expand the city. Wake from something. It is fun to people watch. Alcohol prohibited. What about a THC vape that I used to help with foot pain? Oh, except I don't know where it is. This scares me because then I think I left it somewhere, which I very well may have because I ain't finding it in my pocket. Oh no. Oh no. I wouldn't have sat it somewhere. It's been in my pocket. Oh well. Guess I'm going to the dispensary. Shit, when did that happen? Oh, let's check one other thing. Nope. Well, I've never done that before. I could have put it in my bag, but I don't think so. Well, shit. It was where I was sitting. I'm not going all the way back there. There wasn't that much in it. Anywho, there's the Prudential Center. You can see right through those trees with the spire. There's a View Boston up there. We're gonna go to one of these days. Then this tells you the different birds that are around here. If you want to see it for longer, just pause. It shows you which season that they're here. That's cool. I've seen the egrets. There's also, what the hell are they called? I don't remember. But they will come and take the fish away from the fishermen. Great black meat gull. You see a lot of those. Okay, off we go. So like I said, that's Pleasure Bay. And that's Boston Harbor. This is just I think it's a nice walk. He's on a paddleboard, looks like, yeah. Then you see there's beach all the way around there. Mainly over that way. I'm working on a 90-mile project that goes around the outside of the city. It's kind of like my summer goal and recovery from ankle surgery I had last November when I broke it. Fell down straight on it. Anywho, I have a plate with 11 screws in my left ankle. I've done about 8.5 miles of it so far, and it actually goes down and around back over there. I quit over there somewhere, but it doesn't come through here. And I gotta break it up. Can't do all the same thing. Plus, I'm trying to gather those together before I start putting them out. Ooh, or I could just make it like a weekly series. There's a sign you can't have other watercraft, but I guess that's not a watercraft. So you can see birds and you can see fish. No sharks. We came from that way, and then you can watch the planes land. Have you ever been to Boston? Let me know in the comments. See the gull down there? I think that's a loon. Looks like it, right? Or an egret. I don't know. Loon. They're fun to watch, I think. I wonder if he's eating. That's why they go down, right? Any other reason? Alright, I want to go slow so they can get their selfies. I'll go through while they're getting in. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Good to know. I listen to music while I walk, so sometimes I might accidentally sing. That makes me mad that I fucking left that somewhere. Shit. Oh well. Life, right? Oops. We do people watch. It's fun. Because there's all kinds of them. Some people see the camera and act weird. And some people will like come over and get right in the frame and say hi and wave. Or they'll say, is this going on YouTube? Yeah. Oh, hi. See that colorful tank over there? They just call it the gas tank in the major inbound route coming up from Providence. Is that way people commute in and out of the city. And they show the traffic cam by that all the time. It's one of those points where I guess you switch from out of the city to in the city traffic. I don't know. Because they talk about the time from that tank to downtown. We'll stop and pan around. Ooh, somebody lost their ball. See it? Didn't realize how late it was. 3:30. I left home around noon, and it takes almost an hour to get here, so that's fine. We, as far as the preceding videos that I recorded, because I've started putting them out in a series. If it's more than one video a day, it gets its own time slot. It's like having different channels in my empire. Anyway, but I'll put these, like all of today at, say, 6 a.m. Although that's, well, I was going to say that slot's kind of filled, but no, it's not. The series I'm uploading right now is kind of got a, I don't know, a theme. I've decided to kind of theme them through the, we haven't got there yet, no. I can't see it from here. If I see this one, okay, this is gonna be fun. I'll talk about something else. Okay, if you see, barely, the rock ends, and then here you see this white water. Do you know what that tells me? The tide is going out because this water is draining out. So the height of this is always behind the tide because it's draining out, and then at some point when the tide starts coming back in, it'll equalize and then start coming back in. So it's always going in and out. It's never the same amount of water. And you can see from the from the algae, we're not at the reflecting pool, seaweed, that the high tide comes up to about there. king tides come way up. But anyway, different islands out in the harbor. We'll go down here and look at the, I don't know what you call it, a channel. There's two. I mean, I can imagine that, a fish goes along here and just gets caught in the current and all of a sudden it's out in the ocean. Or vice versa. A lot of people in the pagoda. So here you can, literally see the water churning as it comes out. You gotta be careful not to drop you in the water. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Oh, no, don't worry, thank you.
It says no bites at the entrance, but okay. So here you can't really see it as much, but, well, you can over there right by the rocks. It's kind of a current. No swimming. Yeah, I wouldn't want to get close to here. I get a little nervous just walking across it. I guess these are probably gates they can close, like if there was a hurricane or something, to keep it from getting storm surge from getting in here in Pleasant Beach. Never thought about that. We'll come out here and fish. Beautiful view of the skyline, huh? If you're still watching, you like the video, hit the button. Hit the subscribe button. And then we can be friends forever. Pinky swear. My brother and I did not have the same haircut. This is all freshly paved. It's very nice. Nice view of the harbor. Big ship out there. It's a nice view, don't you think? All right, we're at 23 minutes, and I try to keep it around 20. So I'm going to bid you adieu. See you next time. Love y'all.